What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight Podcast with your host, Maddox. And like, share, subscribe, man. Let's get straight into this conversation, man. This whole Donald Trump thing. I've been online and I've been seeing a lot of wild people online wishing death on Donald Trump. That is wild to me. You may not like the man personally, his policies or his views, which is fine. We all got our own opinions on things, our own views on certain topics. But to wish death on this man, let me show you something real fast.
I just found out about this shit. It just happened. I haven't even had a second to process. You're telling me somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew-pew. And then we were a second away. We're a centimeter away from half of the problem being gone, and you missed! There was a white man attached to that trigger. I know it! We were a centimeter away!
We don't miss those!
Wow.
Come on, man! Don't miss those! One shot at greatness! To be mentioned in the history books!
You see this? These are the same extreme liberals or leftists, you want to say, who claim words are violence. And if you say something about phobia, fat phobia, or body shame, you're using violence on people. These are the same people who say this. The very same people.
And you missed the shot!
Who took it at Trump today? Why did you miss? Come on, now you gave him what he wanted more than anything in the world. Attention. We're losing this election.
We've been sending our best to f***ing assassinate. Cause what the hell was that? Lee Harvey Oswald would never, bitch. John Wilkes Booth would never.
Today was like...
You see that? You see chunky face? How about you never missed a meal? This part is crazy. They wishing death on a man, but at the same time say they want violence to stop. How do they? That's the most. Let me finish these videos.
This close to being the best day ever.
He shot at Trump at a rally like a couple of minutes ago, and it grazed him by the ear. There was some bleeding. Whoever did that, like, if you're gonna like do this, can you like pick somebody who knows how to shoot a gun? Like, if you're gonna do it, like, do it.
Wow. Wow. These are the same people who complain. Once again, stop the violence, stop war. Words are violence, but then inciting and encouraging violence. And most of them don't even know the reason why they really don't like Donald Trump. They were just brainwashed to do so. So, by these same people saying words are violence, shouldn't their words right now on this live be violence? Shouldn't their words on this video right here, should be violence? If I have an opinion on a trans person, or an opinion on a feminist person, or opinion on a fat person, words are violence. And yo, black people, don't trust these extreme white people. I'm telling you. These people are nuts. Although it was a black woman in there, she's nuts too. She's nuts. And the funny part about it is most of these people, other than these people right here, that goes online and wishing death on Donald Trump, most of those people claim to be Christian or a godly person or God's fearing person. But they say bullshit like this. How can you be a Christian or a godly person and wish death on someone? This is wild to me. Once again, a gangster can kill black men. And if he died, it's RP, go to heaven. Damn, it took him too fast, too soon. But then someone like Donald Trump didn't kill no black person. And somehow we want him to die. Not saying all black people. But the one video is one person, all people online who said the same thing. I find it, and I blame the left and Democrats for brainwashing people to hate this man to the extreme, to the point that they're willing to pull a trigger to basically so-called solve the issue. They label this man as a dictator. And people are so crazy. Oh, he's going to be a dictator. He's a president. Oh, my God. He already was president. Was he one then? No. He's going to be Hitler. What? And then people get brainwashed and you say, Hitler, and you go to the extremes. To be perfectly honest, both sides do they messed up stuff. I'm not going to act like I'm on both sides. Both, they do mess up things. But in this right here, and this topic right here is about Donald Trump. They have made people hate this man by creating a bunch of lies and try to bankrupt this man any chance they get. So let me ask y'all a question. My black people for a second. Let me ask y'all a question. You remember when the government, matter of fact, I'm gonna ask that question a little later. People in general who are saying this is a conspiracy theory by saying, oh yeah, Trump set it up himself to get more votes. Newsflash, he was already destroying Biden on the polls. Why would he set this up for him to get shot for votes? Nah, nobody really got hurt. That's only that little nip in the air. Wow, that was fake to me. 3 people got shot and 1 lost their life. Was that staged? Was that staged? But I don't hear y'all talk about when they always bring up conspiracy theories on people. No, what I want to say is I'm saying it correctly. Let's say if the person likes someone. All right, let's use Tupac. Remember Tupac? Him and Death Row buddies, gangsters, went and jumped the other guy inside the casino at the Tyson fight. I remember that, right? And then when Tupac lost his life later on that night, no one wanted to admit that it's a very high chance that the guy that he just jumped might have spent the block and shot him. But black people love Tupac so much, they made a government conspiracy theory saying the government took Tupac's body off the scene. The cops hide his body. So hold on. So Tupac is dead on the scene. Or died in the hospital, they said. But Tupac got shot on the scene. However you put it. So they're going to have a mysterious white man just pick up the body and walk off. And nobody's seen that. Like we create these dumbass things to try to make sense of it because we like the person. So Tupac couldn't have possibly died from the guy he just jumped, who was a known shooter. Nah, that couldn't have happened. Nah, hell no. Who would want to hurt Tupac? Oh, maybe the one who just jumped. The white man. Instead of them holding the person accountable who might have done it, they love Tupac so much they made up the government made the government take him away. And deleted him. Then I said, nope, Suge Knight set it up. Because he wanted to get out of his death row contract. So Suge Knight had paid somebody to gaze his head and then kill Tupac. So listen, hey, it's going to happen. I'm going to give you some money, dude. I want you to be precise. Like, I want you to put auto aim on, right? And then when you shoot, press left C, like 007, hit the left C button. And I want the bullet to gaze my head and hit Tupac, all right? I bet. Remember, hurt me, but don't hurt me too much, all right? And give me a kiss. Pop, pop, pop. How about it could have been the guy that he just finished jumping? Now when it comes down to Donald Trump, we're already seeing one side of the government trying to bankrupt this man, try to get him in jail from rape charges, both try to impeach this man, trying to plant the Project 25 thing on him, which actually is a good plan. You look at it, go look at it. Yeah, they even a bad plan. It's not even his plan, by the way. He want to be Hitler. He's going to be a dictator. He's going to destroy the world. He's going to start wars. They planted all these things on him to try to kill his character. Then, when he asked for more national security, they denied him. They denied this man more security. And then the lady who's basically the charge of this hired a bunch of DIE hires, a woman, by the way, who hired those type of women who wasn't qualified, let's be honest. And not even saying some of the men too was acting iffy, to be perfectly honest, but that's neither here nor there. Allegedly, she was on vacation. You got witnesses saying, yo, we seen the sniper climbing on top of the roof, proning with a rifle. Now they got videos of the guy actually proning with a rifle. And then nobody shot this guy after they saw him on the roof. Why would y'all wait till he shoot first before you shoot him? And nobody found that suspicious? It's very odd. But I'm just saying then, oh, Donald Trump made that stuff up for votes. So why just can't be that somebody else try to set him up? Why that can't be possible? Right? No, the blood is fake. What? The blood? It's wild to me. See how the conspiracy theories work? It's very flip-floppy with y'all. But here's what I want to say too. Tell me if I'm bugging right now. The government easily brainwashed black people. White people are easily brainwashed too, but not as much as black people. We used to love Donald Trump. And the white man said, get him. He's evil for you. Remember that movie, The Pit? That old movie, The Pit. It was a boy with a teddy bear who was talking to him.
She's not like the others, Teddy.
People. And he had these monsters in the trailer logs. He had these little monsters in the pit. He called them trailer logs. He would push people down in the pit. But this teddy bear was talking to him the whole time, making him do evil stuff. That's how I feel that these teddy bear is white Democrats hate Donald Trump. He's an awful, evil person. And black people go over there and try to push Donald Trump into the pit. It's a joke, by the way. But it feels that way. Right? So, mind you, for the black people out there who's saying, I've seen a lot of them, are saying Donald Trump should have lost his life. Damn, it should have been over an inch more. Yo, they ain't finished the job. I would have finished him. Aha, I'm happy he got shot. He should have lost his life. That's what a lot of black people were saying, right? Y'all remember when MLK, Martin Luther King, lost his life? Who was also sniped? I remember that, right? It was a tragedy. It was devastating. To this day, I still can't see that image. That picture still hurts my heart to this very day. Right? But when he lost his life, and there was some white people back then that was saying, yes, I'm glad they got him. Yes, yes, yes. Woo, they got him. Black people was mad at the white people. Said, how dare you wish death on a human being? You're a Christian also, supposed to be Christian, right? We was mad at that person and calling that person racist. Right? Right or wrong? We was doing that. So how does it make it okay for you to wish death on Donald Trump because you don't like the words he said? I want the man to die because of words or policies. So if you want him to die or to get unalive because of words and policies, you're no different than the white people back then who wished death on Martin Luther King. You're the same person. You're the same person then. So the white people who were saying, yes, Martin Luther King died, aha, and it was happy, or they wished death on him, or wished death on Malcolm X, or wished death on Marcus Garvey, or even wished death on Louis Farrakhan. And you would get mad at that person calling them racist. Well, you're the same person now. By wishing death on Donald Trump, who's a white man, who never actually harmed you. This is very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. But I bet y'all don't see it that way because y'all in your feelings. Y'all in your feelings. Y'all don't see it that way. Y'all in your feelings. Did I lie? It's evil, man. We live in a wicked world right now, especially in America. It's wicked. I would encourage y'all to do more research on Donald Trump. Now, I'm not saying you have to love this man or have to like him. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because there's plenty of reasons of you say, you know what? I really don't fuck with Donald Trump. And I'm cool with all of that. But what I'm saying to you is wishing death on a man, saying they wished the sniper had a better aim, and that's wild to me. Because you and I both will feel super offended if a white person, an Asian person, a Hispanic person would say, damn, yo, or aha, I'm happy they shot Martin Luther King. We'll all be offended by that. So basically, I get offended when people wish death on people for no reason, or for a real stupid reason, I should say. Every person in that TikTok video are folios. They're like, you have the extreme left and the extreme right, right? We get it, right? I don't trust no extremes, to be perfectly honest. That's just not my thing, right? But the extreme left will most likely, or a majority of the times, would turn into violence if you have a different opinion of them. We see it all the time. You go out there and say you hate, you like Trump. Ain't the basic people, they get mad and try to swing on you or throw a drink on you. Like, what the hell is that about? Because you're in your feelings? And this, you thought usually white women that do this stupid shit. You talk about, well, YouTube is weird now, man. You can't even use certain words, man. But I'm going to say abortion. I'm not going to say the part, but even abortions. Like, you go out there, you have your opinion on abortions. These women would try to throw your camera on the floor, try to swing at you, and do mad wow-ish to you because of your views. But you're the same people who are saying no violence. They're the same people saying gun control. People shouldn't have rifles, but then happy that a guy had a rifle to shoot at Trump. Let me ask y'all a question, y'all. I'm gonna get a little bit of a history lesson for the people out there who don't see the weirdness with the left Democrat side. If I am mistaken, who was the first Republican president? If I am mistaken, wasn't that Abraham Lincoln? Wasn't he the first Republican president of our nation? And what happened to him? Although JFK wasn't Republican, he actually believed in people. He actually was a president for the people. Try to stop wars and bring people back to the country, soldiers back. What happened to him? He get unalived. What happened to the brother? He gets unalived. What happened to his son? Plane crash. Right? That stuff happens. And I don't want to get too deep into the conspiracy theories. I'm just stating a fact. JFK got murdered. His brother got murdered. And his son died in a plane crash. These are all facts. These are not conspiracy theories things. What I'm saying to you is, a couple years, did y'all know a couple years ago that Trump ordered the CIA to release, an FBI to release classified information the day on JFK murder? Y'all know this, right? Some paper was released, but not all. So the question is, why would Donald Trump go hard to release those files on JFK for the public to see? I'm going to leave that for y'all to figure out. But it's facts, though. He did order them to release JFK classified files. They released some, they didn't release all of them. If you don't believe me, do your own homework on that. With that being said, man, people need to wake the hell up. Stop letting people control your brain of how you think. Do your own research, man. I encourage y'all, black, white, Asian, do your own research on either party. But to wish death on any party is ridiculous. I don't condone that. I don't care if it was Joe Biden. I say the same thing. I feel the same way. The media helped cause this war on Trump. CNN, the Joy Reid of the world, right? The View. I can't stand that show, by the way. These people, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, these people was straight up lying to your face, and you can fact check the lies. Even Ava DuVernay with that Central Park 5 Netflix special series. Donald Trump did not. I gotta say this right now. Donald Trump did not take out an ad to get 5 teenagers the death penalty. That is not what happened. If you don't believe me, y'all can Google the whole article yourselves. The article was about in 1989. It was a record set of murders in New York. Over 1,900 murders in New York alone. Donald Trump was saying that rapists and murderers should get the death penalty. He was talking about the people who was committing these crazy crimes. And then he mentioned Central Park 5 saying that that if they did this, the girl should get justice. But he's not talking about the murder for those children. And those children, if you watch the actual tapes, over 37 children was interviewed. And they had their parents there with them. So the Central Park Ava DuVernay special lied to y'all and act like their parents wasn't there. Their parents was actually there. And they found DNA sample from some of the children and they was admitting to it. Right? At first, they didn't even know, the cops didn't even know a girl got raped. They was interviewing the children because of the attacks on the people who got hurt in the park. But when one of the kids flipped up and said, but I ain't rape her though. Like, what you mean you ain't rape her? Went back to the park and they found her body in the park like 1 something in the morning. Right? So basically what I'm saying to you is that I'm not trying to go into detail on that case. I'm just telling you that the narrative is a lie about Trump on that case. He did not try to get 5 children the death penalty. And I find that weird because if that was the case, why black people from 1989 throughout the 90s and 2000s, why that was never brought up or used against him? He'd show a Puffy, Mike Tyson, mad rappers bigged them up in his songs. So if black people actually had an issue with the Central Park 5 thing, why that wasn't an issue the whole time? Because you know why? Because it wasn't true. Because it wasn't true. Donald Trump was one of the only people to defend Mike Tyson in public. And yes, he was a white man who defended Mike Tyson in public. And people called him nuts. He's like, no. He defended Mike Tyson publicly when everybody was against Tyson. Why they didn't bring up Central Park 5 then? Do you see what I'm talking about? Because it wasn't true. I'm telling you, don't take my word for it. Look it up yourself. You're going to say, damn, they lied to me again. But I find it weird that we don't want to ever do our research. Because of fake wokeism, we don't want to do our research on set topics, so we let people do it for us, and we become lazy to the information. Right? So we do. What I'm saying to you is, do your own research no matter who gives it to you. If it was me, just do your own research. And come with your own decision. These are the same people who said, now this part is a conspiracy theory. When he said, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Remember that? Something like that? When Armstrong landed on the moon? And they're saying really he wasn't on the moon? I mean, I didn't put it out there, man. They would tell you whatever they'll tell you whatever and you'll just eat it up, man. I'm just saying, man, do your own research, man. And for me, I don't care who unfollow my page. I don't care who support my brand. Trump, 2024. I support Trump. I support Trump. No black people is going to threaten me to vote no other way. That's insane to me. I don't give a I almost cursed, but I don't care. If you don't mess with me because I fucks with Trump, that literally means you was never my friend from get-go or a real supporter. Because this whole time y'all been supporting Joe Biden this whole time, weekend at Bernie's, this whole time, I still supported y'all as a friend. I still was cool with y'all. It don't matter to me. Us as people supposed to have different opinions. But for the greater cause. For us. All right? With that being said, man, y'all people who wish Donald Trump a death wish should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Later.